Hey pals, welcome to the Challenge 2755 Smartsheet API Toolkit for Force.com. This is the functional video. I'm going to show you around all the utility methods I have developed and the functional demo of that. So after the successful installation of the unmanaged package, you will see Smartsheet base app in your Salesforce org. Click on that. You will see admin settings button. This is the Visual Force page button or tab I have created for you, where you can see the complete demo or the working API overview. Okay, this is the part of the configuration setup. I have kept the error purposefully to show you how to set custom settings to run this application. So you know that we need client secret, client ID and redirect URI to make calls to smartsheet.com endpoint URLs. So we are going to store these values into the custom settings first, and then we are ready to run our application. So I'm cutting down just the steps to reach to the custom settings, but if you don't know how to reach to the custom settings, you can see my installation document where I have mentioned all the steps. So let's edit these. Okay, I need Smartsheet client ID, redirect URI and the client secret. Let's store those values. This is my client ID. I'm pasting it over here. Then this is my client secret. This I'm pasting here. And this is my redirect URI. Here. I want to use my OAuth token to run this application, so I'm checking this checkbox. If I want to use my user generated token to run the app or call the web services, then I'll uncheck this box. So this is the way we are supporting both user generated token or OAuth token for running the application. Let's check with OAuth. See. Now again going back to my admin page and refreshing it. It will show me my Visual Force page in beautiful tab panel. So the first tab shows the or supports the OAuth dance to get the access token and the refresh token by OAuth authorization or authentication. Currently my logged in user does not have any OAuth access token or OAuth refresh token. So that is why my page says no access token available for this user, and let's generate new one. Let's click on that. It will first ask permission to access my smartsheet.com account. Let's allow them. It will process the OAuth authorization and it will provide me my access token and refresh token to make subsequent calls to the smartsheet.com web services. Let's see if we store the access token and refresh token in user immediately or not. I'm refreshing. Yeah, the access token and refresh tokens are stored in my user object. Now this is the button from where I can refresh my access token. This button is calling internally to my utility methods, which actually make HTTP calls to the smartsheet.com web services. So that method is globally defined, so you can make call to that method to refresh your access tokens from your future applications or any other classes. Let's see how it refreshes. Yeah, the tokens are refreshed. Let's check in the user. Yes, the refresh token and access token newly generated are stored. Now let's see the second. Let's refresh it page. Now the challenge says user wants easy access to store user generated token into the Salesforce org. So second tab does this thing. You just need to copy your user generated token, paste over here, and click on the set user generated token. The user generated token is stored into the custom settings. Yes. Now if my use OAuth flow checkbox is unchecked, then application will use my user generated token to make web service calls, else it will use my OAuth token to make web services calls. So let's make some web services calls. My third tab lists down all the sheets present in my smartsheet.com account. Currently in my smartsheet.com account I have two sheets, expenses and weekly tasks. Expenses and weekly tasks. Let's see what I have in my expenses. I have two simple columns with 4 the values, expense description and amount. Let's see if we can list all the worksheets. Yes, I have two worksheets in my smartsheet.com account, and my Salesforce application lists down two with sheet name, ID, access level and permalink. Let's copy this ID and let's try to get my Excel sheet using that ID. Yes, my application provides access level, grant enabled or dependency enabled information and all other information including the sheet values which we have over here. Let's change the value to 2000. Let's see and let's refresh. Yes, the new value is retrieved. Now one more web service we will see is creating a sheet. Now we are going to I'm going to show you just a demo part of how to create a sheet using a JSON body. You can use utility methods developed by me in your future applications to make web services call however you want. So in this text area I will use a JSON body to create a new sheet in my smartsheet.com account. I'm using example JSON, copy and let's paste it over here. My new worksheet name will be Salesforce sheet and it will have 3 columns. Let's post it. As soon as your new sheet is created, it will show the new sheet is created and its information in the below table. Let's see actually if the sheet is created or not in the Smartsheet account. Yes, the new sheet is created. It has the columns we have described with drop downs and everything as mentioned in our JSON body. So this is how we create a sheet using web service from our Salesforce application. Let's see one more thing, how to add rows to an existing sheet. Currently my expense sheet has only 4 rows with these values. Let's add one more row at the bottom or at the top. We can add it anywhere we want. So let's first take its ID. I don't have it stored anywhere, so let's take its ID, paste it into the first text box where it takes ID to add rows, and let's use another JSON example to add rows In my existing sheet, let's give a value as movie, and I spent 5,000 bucks on movies. Let's post it. The rows added to the sheet successfully. Let's check on my actual sheet by refreshing. Yes, you can see the movies are added into the actual sheet, and if you even get it by ID, it will show the sheet values over here. So basically this is the page where you can test your services. I have one Apex class service callout which makes all the web service calls. So this is globally defined and methods are global, so you can use these methods to make web services call from your application. So this is the main utility class for web service calling. I have given all the information needed at the proper places, so you will not find any problem in using those methods. I think, yeah, this is the functional overview for 2755 challenge. Thanks a lot for your time. Bye bye.